Oh. OBS, what are you doing? Hold on. Get this going. OBS. There you are. Okay. Open up Apollo Justice. Oh, wait. I don't want a new game. Okay, it was F1. We are not saving. This is episode 3. Turnabout Serenade. Let's rock! We love you! So, Gavin is on a performance. Rock on, everyone. This party's not over yet. Got your heart. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started. Thank you for coming to the Gavineers. Guilty as Charged tour. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will now be a 20-minute intermission. July 7th, 8:05 p.m., backstage hallway. This is so cool. Us, Gavineers concert. Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. The Gaviners, putting the sick back in music. Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice. Sending us those tickets at 20% off. They're hard to get a hold of, you know. When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. Let's head to this dressing room, to his dressing room, Apollo. You know, like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at a Gaviner's show. Trucy, you didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name? Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Yeah, but I'm a girl. I'm supposed to swoon over gods of rock. God awful, maybe. I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. I got 12 Gaviner's albums and 15 concert videos. That was quite a bit of impulse shopping. I got an advance on my next 15 years worth of advance. For Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity. Who would have imagined me here? At a Gaviner's concert, watching Prosecutor Gavin rock. To be honest, he was kinda cool. I'm kind of envious. Not that I've ever admit that, truthfully. Is the thing from the first game? Yes. Ah, you made it. Oh God, static. Game, why are you doing this? No, why are you corrupting? Game, stop corrupting. Oh God. I don't know. Why is it doing this? Mr. Gavin, thanks for this much of those tickets. And the invoice you sent along with them. Jesus Christ, what the hell's happening? Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, yeah? And we're almost ready for our next act. Oh man, this song is too good to have ruined like this. Aww. I'm looking forward to it myself. Lemon Roar singing, right? The siren of the ballad? Oh yeah. That flyer said she flew all the way over for this show. That's right, I happened to catch her show while overseas. The voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. Lemon Roar says you praise me too highly. Whoa, who's this guy? He's huge. Ah, allow me to introduce Dr. Roman Latruse. Lamaror's manager and her interpreter, incidentally. It is a great honor for us to be here. and a great honor for Lamaror to be heard in this country. What in the world is that? That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful. Oh my god. Wingadings. Sun. Exclamation point. Bow. Arrow. Hydra. Beetle. Deer. Arrow. Question. Dragoon. Shish kebab. Leaf. Lightning. Shish kebab. Scissors. Man confused. Something. Oh, it's Lamaror. I'm actually meeting at Lamaror. Lamaror. Mysterious songstress. Quiet, deep song glides through the air, ladling above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. Something. Lamaror says, "We have long looked forward to this joint performance." Ah, your voice. It is art. I am flattered. Yet without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice. I've seen this kid somewhere before me. He plays piano at all of her concerts. He's cute, and he's really a good pianist. Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear. Allow me to introduce Machi Tabai. He is blind. Much to buy. God. Toulouse? Lettuce? The pun on Toulouse, okay. They are always together. They're like characters from some fairy tale. Lamaror is so, what's that word? Exotic. And mysterious. Does seem quite pretty, at least her eyes do. Hers is a kind of sightseeing music. Huh? She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into song, even though her appearances and voice are exotic. Her songs remind of something close and warm. Sights into song? That's so poetic. Sounds like synesthesia. He was gracious enough to put in music to my lyrics tonight. The Guitar Serenade. I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait. And now it is time. For the next part, we're giving the Gaviner's hard rock a little rest. More, the stage is yours. Blah. The band members will not play during Lamaror's ballad. Only Machi's tender tones and Lamaror's dulcet voice. And my guitar, of course. Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know? I should have learned to play the guitar. There's not much romance in chords of steel. Shall we hit the stage then? Good luck, Mr. Gavin. Take care, your hearts aren't stolen away, yeah? Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly. I'm not gonna sing. backstage hallway. Wow, wasn't Lammermoor amazing? I even cried a little. I was surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar. Yeah, that even surprised me. I'm a magician. What a production. What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. He looked as surprised as I was. Is that what they call life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero. I'm not sure I'd call that art. Well, what are we doing here? Let's go going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room. There's 20 minutes to the last part of the show. How many breaks does this band need? All the breaks. Every song. Gaviner's dressing room. What the heck was that? I was never consulted about it. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I've asked the man in charge. I play new rock, not Great Balls of Fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever's responsible. Seems upset. Apollo Justice, were you the one who tried to torch me? I didn't do it. How much risking your life for art? Guitar Serenade is ruined. Ruined. Let's try to talk to him at least. I'm not sure that's the best move right now. You mean the guitar, that wasn't part of the act? Part of the act? Who would burn up a guitar on purpose? But it worked really well with the lyrics just then. Burning on in my heart, fire burned my love away all the way. Wait, you think the audience thought it was... Sounds like you got lucky. They probably thought it was part of the act. At least I did. You got lucky, and you didn't realize it. Anyway, that guitar was a Ferrari of guitars. All the speed, all the sound, and all the price. If I burned one of those at every show, I'd go broke. Unusually frugal for a rock band. Try saying that to Mr. Gavin. Chung. Today has been one disaster after another. My hog won't run, my guitar case is broken. Daddy told me there'd be days like these. Wasn't her song incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin? Ah, yes, thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics and she wrote the melody. Now, I was surprised she could sing in English. I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here. What's this? A lyric sheet. It's yours. Signed by myself and Lammermoor. Yippee, thanks so much. All I ever get to do is sign client defense agreements. Yes, that is evidence. Uh-oh, the ROM is corrupting. Almost time for the third act of the night. Oh, there's more? Yes. Third part is done. Now it's time for us to drop our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it. Woohoo! Ready, Apollo? I think I'll pass. Huh? I like the bit with her, but the rest could use a volume knob turned way down. Apollo, you're getting old. What? Does 22 qualify as old to a 15-year-old? Well, I'm going. Let the old folks rest backstage, yeah? Time to rock. Hey, you're older than I am. Wow, it only just now sent people that I'm live? I'm going to look at things. Let's examine this guitar. It's an odd guitar. That is that character I saw in the hallway, but with sunglasses. What a strange mascot. Looks like he's crying. Since when was rock about crying? They should name this guy Emo. Ivan! You're here! Oh, it seems I'm maxing out my mic. Hold on, let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. You missed the last case. It had lots of salt. There was even a salty ramen. And we got really meta. There's graffiti on the mirror in lipstick. Wait, but the Gaviners are all guys. Maybe Prosecutor Gavin wears lipstick? Yes. Prosecutor Gavin wears lipstick. New canon. A delicious bowl of stew made of plastic. Huh, the bottom of the bowl has a G on it. They sell these at concerts? Whatever happened to t-shirts? Let's go to the concert. Backstage hallway. July 7th, backstage hallway. Hey, it's you, that right kid. Detective Sky. I'll let that right kid business pass. Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once you've shared a bottle of fingerprinting powder. Okay. That's a new one. Emma, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me in charge of security in this pit? Security? Did something happen? There's no knowing what that glimmerous flopped. Apparently he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Or does he get off acting like he's some big rock star? He is a big rock star. Hey, you listening to me? So, where does this door here lead to? This one? That's her dressing room. I can't say her name. Don't even think of going unless you got a piece of snack ooze in your face. The hell? Ever in a good mood, I wonder? The Governors. Emma? Munch. Such vehemence. Better give her a wide berth. Tonk. She snackooed me. Yes. We'll be snackooed. Snackoo. Sorry, I wanted to take a bite of my food. And respond to whatever just notified me. Emma? Yes, more munching. Let us present the lyrics. Take the lyrics. You take a look at this. More munching. Never-ending snackoos. Let's get at that. Let's get the hell out of here. Dressing room? Okay. What's this guitar? Looks like it was made out of a cop car door. That's right, Trussy's not here to set me straight. I feel kinda lonely. Oh, okay. Wait, what, Ivan? I didn't catch that. Look like it. Let's examine some things. Hello there. Police mascot from the first game. Oh, that's the blue badger. Oh, that's what he was. Did you, try either talking or munching, but not both? She hit me with a snack. Supposed to be right, much. Sorry, I don't speak snackoo. What's this? Come to think of it, I'm a little thirsty. I'll have some tea. I think I'll get a water. I'll have tea. You want tea so bad? Go buy it yourself. She snackooed me. I'll take a tea. There's a thing on the floor. What's this? Some kind of headset earpiece? Why would someone leave this in the hallway? Maybe the Johnny Gore dropped it? Emma! Will you stop eating those snacks for 1 second and listen? Ha! You think you're gonna pull me away from my stack just to hear you mumbling? On and on about whatever, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. Guess I got her to stop munching. Can we talk now? Oh. Come to think of it, I am a little... Oh, again, the same one. The poster. A Gaviner's guilty as charged, Totoro poster. It's plastered all over the place. It's annoying. Well, this is the concert venue. It makes sense. Why? Everyone here is already here. Why advertise to them? People like to see the concert at the poster of the concert. It's part of the experience. You have to find fault with everything I say. All of my sauce. Snack with me again. He's pretty salty about them snackoos. That's a pretty sturdy looking box there. Maybe it's an instrument case. There's a guitar next to it. Don't even think about taking that. I don't think I could even carry it. And snackooed. That's Prosecutor Gavin's, the Gaviner's dressing room. Put so much as a hand on the door and I'll snackoo you. Hold on, but I just came out of there. Don't play smart with me. Well, this is her dressing room. If you didn't think about going in there, I'll... Bang. What's that? Bang. What was that, a gunshot? Crash. Something's going on. You, out of my way. Emma! It's not locked. I'm going in. What's that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. Done! Huh! That's the manager. Mr. What's his name? Latouche. Oh no. He has much to lose. Oh man, the emulator, the ROM, it's dying. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'll try to fix it. That helped a little bit. Watch this room for me. I had to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? And don't touch anything. I'll be right back. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... He's alive. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? Shot. I was shot. Who? Who shot you? I don't know. Ask what? Ask witness. Witness. There was a witness? Cold. So cold. Witness. Cold. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the witness? Witness is... Siren? How can a siren witness anything? What does that say? Oh, there goes his eyes. Mr. Latouche! Yipes, Emma! What was that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No? I could have sworn I heard a door close. The concert's been cancelled. Backup's on its way. Is Mr. Latouche dead now? He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible. I lost him. Romain Latouche. God. I heard his last words. The witness is the siren. Whatever that means. Backstage hallway. The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go. Good work, Darian. We'll let you know if I find anything about the victim. Later. It's investigation time then. Ah, Fräulein Detective? I don't need some rock and roll prosecutor tell me that. One request I must make. Tell no one, on staff or otherwise, anything of this. Oh, a gag order. No word gets out other than Mr. Latouche is dead. No word of the cause of death or of the murder. Tell no one, not even Lamora? Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, one other thing. I'll need your signature on this, forehead. Yours too, Fräulein. On that, an investigation request. Why just us? You two are civilians. It's standard procedure. That should be okay to sign, I think. Right, well, get started with the investigation. I'm on it already. Ah, and one tip for you. Huh? Me? Try not to get in the Freudian detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. Gee, I wonder why. We're all questioned as witnesses. And now none of us can go home. We'll investigate, alright? Our way. Somehow, I don't see us getting back to that crime scene anytime soon. I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon. This is no time for navel gazing. Let's crack this case. Don't worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Of course, it's not surprising considering who her father is. Something the matter? No. Let's get cracking. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latos's last words. Witness is Siren. First order of business is to find out what he meant by siren. I don't think it actually means siren, though. And I want to know what he wrote. Was anyone even able to make out what the blood said? What's that? It looks like some kind of feature phone. Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset. What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, you think Mr. Latos might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards? I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. LED on this thing is lit. It must be on. It's on? I want to listen in on it. Let's open up this case. Instrument case. There's a great magic trick you can do with one of these. Huh? What kind? The miraculous, beautiful girl escapes the case illusion. Because the girl is miraculous, not the escape? So picky. Let's take a look at that crime scene. It said PJ Salt. Oh, thanks, Ivan. You're helpful. Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have to let us investigate the scene, please. You're attorneys now. Shouldn't you wait until you have a client? Tos did ask me to ask the witness, the siren. With his dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count? Glare at me all you want. You'll get no snacks from me. Please! Think of poor Lammeror. Oh well, I suppose. You did find the body with me. Great, let's get to it. Right! Just try not to touch anything. Just look, she's not munching her snacks. This bodes well. There are clothes here, I can feel it. Leave no hanger unhung, no spot unspotted. Yes, why is there a Gatling gun on the ground? Oh, what a pretty brooch. Oh, Emma. You're not going to say, can I have it please, are you? Oh. Look, you may be a cute little girl of 15, but that doesn't give you any special treatment with me. Oh. It's not healthy to envy the young, Emma. It's not about envy, it's about tampering with evidence. Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You need to learn to respect your elders a little. Something seems so familiar about that brooch. Brooch added to the court record. These bullets missed, or they went right through. Are these bullet holes? Looks like it. There are two here in the wall. From the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed. But there are two holes. Wouldn't that mean two misses? The murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Ouch. Sounds painful. No kidding. I wonder about the murder weapon. Examine everything. Another ladder. Incidentally, it's technically a step ladder. Well, hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Please forgive my lack of ladder discrimination. I'm less worried about the step ladder. I'm more worried about why it's there. Why is the ladder there? Well, to climb, right? Reach something on the ceiling? I still say it's a step ladder. Okay, we have ourselves an escape route. What's wrong, Apollo? Your mouth is catching flies. Nothing, it's something. Maybe that's how the killer escaped. That's what you were thinking, right? When we arrived on the screen, the killer had already fled. He or she must have had a way out. And that air vent is one possibility. But it's much too small. Not if the killer were about your size, Trucy. I didn't do it! Huh? I was cutting up the dance floor at the time, thank you. I know, of course I don't think you did it. Hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, what have I done? Okay. What else can we examine? Food? Oh, Apollo, can I eat some of those, please? Absolutely not. I know. Still, I yearn. Look, you're not the only one eyeing the fruit here. Well then, what are you waiting for? Let's eat. Right. Whoa, stop it. Are you too crazy? Emma, you of all people should know better. Well, she tempted me. She's a temptress. Please grow up. Okay, let us examine the body. That's a body, isn't it? Sure is. A victim, no less. I had to put my sunglasses down because there's a body. Let's take a closer look. Go ahead, Apollo, you first. Me? No, you should go first, Trucy. Really? Just stop bickering and get over here. She's munching on Snackers again. Hope she's not too annoyed. The blood. Is that blood? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? Thank you for following, Thor. You know more about red stuff than I do. Says who? Something is strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like? Examine what is in his hand. Apollo, look at his hand. He's holding something. Hey, no touching. You can throw all the snacks at me you'd like, Emma, but sooner or later, you're gonna run out of them. You raise a good point. I've been intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. See there? He's holding something. Is this? Keys! A guitar key, a lock key, and a car key. Certainly a possibility. What an unusual keyring. What unusual keys. Vital clue. Keyring added to the court record. Will this blood tell me anything? It is what it looks like. I like how he's kind of just... Oh, that's the most peaceful way to die there. He was murdered by the hairdryer. Yes, not the gun, the hairdryer. Seeing these mirrors line up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. You are in a dressing room. This must be makeup. I've never heard of most of these brands. Maybe they're Borgidian? I haven't got a clue, and I doubt those are. Guitar case. Oh. Gun. This is the murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver? That's right, a big .45 caliber revolver. Wow. I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those. Why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it. I didn't... Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackies when it happened. I know. No one here thinks you did it, Emma. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. I think she's got a little salt. Hey, what have I done? Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right? Revolver added to the court record. We got our screen. Look, there's a little window over here. Maybe the killer escaped through that. It's barely big enough for me to get my head through. Not to mention it only opens a crack. What? I was just saying it's possible. Right, no harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it's impossible. You can peek into the room through it though. knocked over chair. Wait. Okay. My mouse doesn't capture on the top screen, but it looks like he was sitting here, he got shot, and fell to the floor. This gun happens to be here, but it's not the same gun. Maybe this is his gun. And then there was another, the same kind of gun, being shot at him, and he fell. And then he broke blood. I don't know. What an amazing bouquet. I mean, it's giant. Not sure I approve. It'd be better if this flower was a bit more... Oh. The flower fell off. What happened to preserving the crime scene, Emma? It's fine. I'll just put it back, see? How scientific. Gifts. Look at all these presents. None are so popular. Oh, I wonder what's inside. We can't open them, can we? Probably not a good idea. You never know what you might find in one of these boxes. Bombs, razors, ransom notes. It could be anything. I'm never having a birthday party again. Let's examine some stuff. Let's examine the brooch. Oh my, there's a thing on the back. A sort of pin fastener for attaching things to clothes. Not a safety pin type though. It's not a safety pin. Is it a danger pin? I suppose if you stuck it in your eye, then yeah, sure. But you could do that with a safety pin too, for that matter. Thanks for taking the fun out of my danger pin. Oh, you're driving a danger pin right through my heart here. Let's zoom in on it though. What is that? Anything special about it? Nope. Next, keyring. Guitar key. There are 3 keys on this heart-shaped keyring. This middle key is shaped like a guitar? I get it. It must be the key to the guitar case. The guitar case key. I'll bet I'll know who this belongs to. Let us examine for the fingerprints. Oh wait, we don't have one yet. How many shots are in it? The middle of the weapon is a revolving chamber. That's where you load the bullets. A revolver, see? Revolver. That sounds a bit like Wonder Bar. Especially if you say it really fast. Wonder Bar. Revolver. Not at all. You know what I always used to think? I used to think the closest down to Wonder Bar was one liver. There's just so many words in the world. Apollo, isn't it amazing? So many different words, so many different people. People like Trucy. Look in the barrel. Yikes, don't point that thing at me. Don't worry, I have one that shoots bullets. I don't want it shooting any bullets, thank you. Not those bullets, silly. My gun shoots bullets, the magic cat. A cat comes out of a gun. I can tell by your expression that you've never heard of that one trick. It's a great one. Honestly, that one sounds halfway interesting. Look at the seam. Interesting. Next. Oh, there's a badge. Never mind. There's another Gaviner's poster here. I'm just so sick of these buttons. Maybe I'll tear it down. No tampering with the crime scene, Emma. Maybe there's something else I can tear to shreds. Don't look at me. Open the guitar case. Seeing these mirrors lined up like that makes me really think I'm in a dress. Oh, come on. Open the guitar case. fine. Backstage hallway. Open the guitar case. Oh, that is not the guitar case. Oh, fine. Innocent is charged to her. Move. Let us go to the state. No, wait. The governor's dressing room. That's not the right button. Governor's. Good. Let me keep eating these baked beans. I made them to eat, but I forgot. I've been forgetting to eat them. Gaviner's dressing room. Huh, looks like nobody's here. Prosecutor Gavin's probably busy with the case, too. No rest for the wicked. No rest for us either, Apollo. Let's get rocking. Rock, rock! Who drew the G? Someone drew the Gaviner's mark in lipstick here. Lipstick. I'd like to wear lipstick someday. Oh? You don't use lipstick yet? Daddy won't let me. Not until I learn how to play piano, he says. You'll be waiting a long time then, I'm afraid. Yup. Look, it's a postcard of Lamar. What are those letters at the bottom? I've never seen them before. It must be her native tongue. Bourgeois. Bourgeois, huh? I swapped their voices. Gloves and goggles. Yes. Those are some pretty heavy-duty gloves. Maybe they have to carry around hot pots or something? They are a little thick. I couldn't even stuff a pigeon in those. That's exactly what I was thinking of doing. How about the sunglasses? Oh, okay, not the sunglasses. Too precise. Officer's uniform? Police uniform hangs on the stand here. Oh, I want to try it on. Nothing to see here. Move along. It's okay. You don't have to go that far to be special. I mean, you're not exactly the type who's just another face in the crowd. Really? You think so? I guess you're right. I feel like a meanie for making that insinuation. Anyway, I ruined the word. I'm not going to bother. I guess we'll go to the stage. To the stage. Yes. In the wings. The stage looks empty. I was hoping to get a chance to talk to Gavin. Oh well, nothing to do but go to the crime scene, I guess. Yes. Are you serious? I escaped from the crime scene. I hate investigating, by the way. Hate it. Do the crime scene. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to her. Mr. Loman Ratus, was it? He was the manager and interpreter, apparently. This is his first time in the country. So I guess he didn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely. Nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course. One person? Lamar. No one here might have had a motive. But she's from... What are you talking about? It was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Always with the snacks. He's a big man, or was. I don't think even I would win in a fight with him. Which is why whoever it was used a revolver, I'm guessing. We've sent a request to the Borgian Embassy. Borginian Embassy for more info on him. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone. You do? That's true. It was us who found the body. What? I guess that's what I missed for watching the concert. Hey, I wish I was watching the concert. Anything would be better than this. Well, we don't know the crime took place during the concert. I mean, we know. And we heard the shot and entered the room. The killer was already gone. What? But that doesn't make sense. You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here? How did they leave the room? That window's a little small, isn't it? Yeah, it makes sense for it to be shot like that. Out of the window. Wait, I want to check this. Okay, I can't. The mysterious act of the disappearing killer. Let's take a look at the coffee machine. Yes, though that is clearly the coffee machine. Well, you just gotta examine and do everything possible. To the stage. Nothing. Yes. Just what I wanted. Nothing. The scene of the crime. We're not supposed to go in there. But aren't we involved? Aren't we duty bound to investigate? Sadly, no. Though the situation being what it is, now may be our best chance to do some snooping. Governor's dressing room? Again? Anyone have a better idea of what to do for the investigation? I don't like investigating at all. I like the court in Phoenix Wright. Never good at investigating. Especially because it's so tedious to move around, you know? Also, hey, it seems the stream is stable for once. The last few days has been unstable. More examining. Drinks? Why is that plastic bowl of stew sitting there? Maybe they use it for interrogating bad guys. Fess up to what you did, and we'll let you eat that stew. That's just mean. It gets worse, see? It's a bag I can vest, as they say. Okay, eat it. If you can. See, it's made of plastic. It's like, you don't know which ones are the real bad guys. I think you need to take a deep breath, Trucy. Yeah. Oh, a cruiser guitar. They sold those to commemorate. I'm sorry, I yawned. Don't want to give it away. You know, I'm not too bothered with the crime scene investigations. I hate these parts. A cruiser guitar. They sold these to commemorate 5 years of the band. Rocking it hard, under the speed limit. There's a cruiser bass, and a cruiser drum set, and a cruiser keyboard, even a cruiser whistle. I'm not sure about the last one. It's for blowing the whistle on criminals. I don't think that requires an actual whistle, Trucy. It's a band. That guitar, that's the legendary AA 400, the Red Badger. I thought rock was supposed to be rebellious, not civic. Every aspiring guitarist wants one of these. They even paint their own guitars to look like it. Ah, the fickleness of youth. You should dye your hair badger red, too. I like my hair the way it is, thank you very much. Ah, the stubbornness of age. Well, I checked the headpiece. It was one of the first things I looked at. I guess we're examining it a second time? What's that? It looks like some kind of future phone. Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset. What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Latos might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards? Oh, I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on. Use it, Apollo. Use your brain. Listen to the thing. Hmm. I'm thirsty, Apollo. Want something to drink? How about this one? A Steel Samurai soda. Now in real steel flavor. Hmm. Huh? Here, my treat. Hey, this isn't enough change. The machines outside are cheaper. This one's a highway robbery. Hmm. Badger, did you witness the crime? That's the Blue Badger, the police mascot. Does the Blue Badger have something to do with the band? Well, yeah. The Blue Badger is the Gaviner's mascot, too. Huh, go figure. I heard those things fly off the shelves. I'll have to take a closer look at one someday. Maybe a murder weapon will be concealed in one. Yes, that makes sense. Instrument case. Fine. Nothing to see there. Gavin, are you backstage yet? No. Gavin. Guess I'm gonna examine the stage. Examine the guitar case. That's a big instrument case. That's a case for a contrabass, I think. You can fit 20 violins in there, I bet. It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument. You could fit 5 truces in there, I bet. Yeah, you compare me to an instrument. I wonder who left this sitting open like that. Look, a ladder. I guess they need one to work on the lights and such. Why don't they use a step ladder? I prefer step ladders, really. Is that so wrong? Not wrong, just, well, why do you prefer step ladders? They're so much more flexible than plain old ladders. I prefer my ladders rigid and stable, thank you. Why is it all falling down? What a big stage! It's a whole other scale than the Wonder Bar. The lights were so bright I couldn't see the whole first part of the concert. I'd love to do my act on a stage like this someday. Just hold back on the lights, for my eyes' sake, please. You'll be too blinded by my magic to worry about lights. You probably don't want to blind the audience if you plan on showing them magic. What's this? Okay, it's just all stage. This computer is on. Yes, the MacBook. Look at all these electronic devices. I'm guessing they have something to do with sound. Why guess when we can fiddle? Let's see here. Don't touch that. A healthy curiosity is the key to a good investigation. When in doubt, fiddle. That's what Daddy always says. They should require parental testing, clearly. Examine the piano. Machi played so beautifully. Like a real pianist. That's just silly, Apollo. How can you call someone a good Machi a pianist? Why, it's like throwing him in the same class as Daddy. Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. I guess not there. Where's the Miles Edgeworth logic? I don't know. I'm not Miles Edgeworth. Hold on. I'm gonna eat more of this. These beans. These beans are a little salty. Why'd I go back to the stage? Maybe I can present evidence to her. Sorry. I can't comment on anything not scientifically relevant. I'm a forensic scientist after all. A self-styled one, at least. Let's talk about the gun. So this is the murder weapon. The revolver is incredibly heavy. I've fired one. They're powerful. It's been fired twice. You can still smell the gunpowder. That's odd. What's odd? Oh, nothing. Hey, no fair. Tell us. There's just something about this revolver seems strange. Strange? Keep it. Sorry. Oh, fine. Tell me about the brooch. Oh, okay. You don't want to talk about it. Let us examine. No, that's not the right word. Court record. The gun. Let's check the gun. What do you have for... What secrets do you hold, gun? How many bullets were truly fired? Guys, you're supposed to count how many bullets are in the revolver. What is that? Oh, it's just that. There's something weird about this gun, but what is it? I need to fingerprint it. Ah, man. Deadly high caliber revolver. Okay. Maybe. Wait, is it me or does it look like that painting has blood on it? What's this poster? Let's see. This summer, a Legal Eagles production of Case Closed. Looks like a poster for a different show. One I wouldn't mind seeing real soon. Maybe we'll go to the stage now. Oh, everybody left. Sorry. Sorry for not being interesting enough. I hate investigating. Gotta help me, guys. Governor's dressing room? No, there's nothing. I don't see anything suspicious, you know? Stage. Move. Only the hallway. Come on. Dressing room. Examine? That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. Oh, it's from monitoring the stage from this room. Monitoring? It pipes in a real-time feed from the stage microphone. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up. I seem to recall it being very loud and vaguely musical. Made it hard to hear Mr. Latos's last words. Examine the TV. Ah, Apollo! Look at that thing. It's huge. That's a TV. Yeah, a wide flat screen. I want one of those. You'll be wanting it for a long time on your salary, Junior. Wait till you're as famous as Mr. Wright was, then dream. I don't think Daddy was ever rich, even when he was in law. Great, just stop my dreams, why don't you? Well, we got wine and champagne or whatever. Ooh, Apollo, can I eat some of those, please? Okay, it's just that. Hey, Real. You have any idea what I must do? 'Cause I don't. I want to look at the thing. Guitar case. No. That isn't the guitar case. That's the body. Yes! Let's take a closer look. Can you read that? Is that blood? No, yes, we know it's blood. Can anyone read? Can you read that? I can't. I think this is the Tron. Yes, that's what I see. The Tron. I wonder what it could mean. It must mean something. It doesn't look like the kind Mr. Latos would use. To the question, whose key ring is it? Well, you're practically a detective there, Apollo. Practically. I'm glad it brings him so much joy to mock me. Three keyrings on this heart-shaped keyring. This middle container shoved the guitar? Yes, the guitar case key. It belongs to Gavin, maybe. Or that other guy. Strangely familiar. Pin fastener. Re-examine the little crack.
Can we actually peek in, though? I want to peek through. God damn it. Can I examine this chair? We're an hour in and I have yet to think of an idea. The time of the murder? No. One of those things, right? Barbers? Permanent dryer. Want me to curl those bangs of yours? No thanks. Better not mess with his hair, Emma. It's part of his identity, you know. Well, I found something. Oh, there's a red box. Oh, okay. I find it necessary to Google what the hell I'm doing. Walkthrough time. Apollo Justice. Case 3. Okay, we got the 3 things. Grab the revolver. Jam the keyring. Present the revolver. Oh, we have to talk to her. Okay. I'm sorry.
What do you think about this revolver?
Well,
It's pretty big and heavy. That's right, it's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big. Really? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such close range. It's overkill. I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order it extra spicy just to be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites. And that's not a problem? There's another thing about a gun this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter. Strain? Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. I've had it happen. Ouch! Shooter's a victim too. Not really. Yet the killer used this revolver, and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting. Used to shooting a high caliber weapon? Well, that's about it. I think we've looked at just about everything here is. I guess you're right. But anything more involved has to wait until the squad gets here. I suppose. I'll go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here till I get back? Huh? Oh, actually, we have to. Great, thanks! I'm gonna eat more of this, she left. What do we do, Apollo? You told us to wait. Great. Now how am I supposed to investigate? Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go. Huh? Go? Time's a wasting, Apollo. We got a lot of ground to cover. Well, that's true, but on second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine. Of course it will. Let's go. Oh no. My pork and beans are getting cold. A magician! Eek! Who's there? Oh, that was Apollo, not him. We didn't just imagine that, did we? He was wearing a silk hat. Bill, fan of yours? Hardly. Whoever that was, he sure looks suspicious. Finally, we gotta move on. To the stage. What is it with today? Problem after problem. Ashton. You ain't kidding. It's the 2 leading members of the Gaviners, Apollo. Clavier on vocals and Darian on guitar. They're so cool. I have a hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but a prosecutor, honestly. Huh? What are they arguing about? Probably the case, I bet. My hog won't start, my guitar's bass busted. My guitar's been burnt to a crisp, and to top it off, someone's dead. And there was that performance tonight. What was all that about? Hey man, don't blame me. You were the man who missed the cue. Me? Miss a cue? How can I conceivably get the most important part of the song wrong? How? And what was that tinny playing of yours? Who are you calling tinny? Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical direction bands are always spitting up over. It's hardly the time. What are you two doing here? Hiya. Oh, fabulous. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind. Sorry, wait. You were what? Listen, you need to confirm what the Republic of Virginia, Detective Crescent. Right, anything else? What did you just call him? Detective? Ah, greetings. Oh man, that hair! That rocket hair. Darian Crescent, Criminal Affairs, Division 3. Hello, Criminal Affairs? Apollo, you really don't know anything about the Gaviners, do you? Something tells me that's about to be random biddy. Oh no, his theme, it's messed up. There we go. The case. About the crime. Which crime do you mean? The murder, what else? Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit parade of crimes, you see. Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about the hog and his guitar case. Anyway, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Latos than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You were the one who found the body, yeah? While we were in the middle of a performance, no less. Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin? I'll leave that to Farland Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes. They're not exactly the best buddies, are they? Hey man, Prosecutor Gavin, I mean. Well, what to do next? We've already checked out the scene. You may be right. You may be the most informed for once. Maybe Gavin can shed some light on things we found. I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to this concert and not know anything about the Gaviners? It's not surprising. Why? Even our ancestors knew of nothing of America's existence once. I know America exists. The Gaviners aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow. The police? The real police. By day they pack heat, but by night they heat up the stage. By day those lips interrogate, by night those sing song of unrequited passion. Okay. They debuted seven years ago with 13 Years, Hard Time for Love. Then came with Love No Chance of Parole. My Boyfriend is the prosecution's witness. The list of hits goes on and on. This here's my right-hand man, Darian Crescent. I make the melodies and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really. And this guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When a performance goes at least a bit wrong, he goes on to this funk, just like today. I had hoped murder would be a bit more off-putting than a ruined concert. The concert today, a disaster. I'll get to the bottom of this and then we'll see who missed the cue. Missed cue? What they were arguing about before. Great, I love nothing more than questioning tormented. Missed cue. What's this missed cue you keep talking about? You heard it, didn't you? From the audience? Actually, I didn't notice anything. See? No amateur is going to pick up on that. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No, take a listen to this. What's that? A mixing board. We use it to record our concert tonight. Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder? Well, we've come this far, might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry. This is part of the crime scene. This is but one of the devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each member's performance separately. I use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out. I like how they took out the whole MIDI just to do that. Wow, neat. So could you say here only the drum part? Of course, that's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. I'm more concerned with the other criminal, the one who kills people. You want help on the case? Then help me with mine. Guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. First, we bring up the part with the performance in question. Simply choose a section of the song you wish to hear at the bottommost bar. Like so. Yes, here it is. Now listen. That was pretty off. Something wrong? You couldn't hear it? Listen again, closely. Timing's a little off, isn't it? You see? There, right at the top most important part. And even an amateur can hear it. An amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You're missing the point. We'll never stamp out crime until we're perfect. Perfect! Here he goes again. Right. Hey, amateur. You have proved my point. Huh? Me? You will find the missed cue. You will tell us which instrument, which part is the guilty party. But how? Can I not just explain it? Use these sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Then you will find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears. Nothing to do but try, Apollo. I guess. I'll admit, this looks kind of fun. First, a quick review. Use the sliders to adjust volumes. First, a section of the song you wish to hear on the bottom bar. Yes, I know how to use a mixing board. I tried to be a musician once. Wow, I gotta say, I like number 4. Someone's offbeat. Looks like it's this person. Oh, maybe not. Let's turn everything but 3 up. Is it 3? This part sounds a little off. Let's see. Hey, forehead. Yes? Let me guess. You got a D in high school chorus, didn't you? How do you know? This part is perfection. Absolute perfection. I'd bet all the royalties from my last platinum selling album on it. The guilty part is elsewhere. Focus, Paulo, I'll cheer you on. Actually, it's probably better if you stay quiet. Let's give this another shot. Comes from the right. Check the main. It's not number 1. Maybe number 2. There's what, the bass? There it is. This part is a little off. Which is that? Second guitar. Ugh. It was you, Darian. Oh, well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. Ah, well, that's all you have to say. That kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Darian. They go again. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. It's starting to feel like we're just wasting time. It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad. Mixing board added to the court record. I still can't get over the title for the song. Guilty Love. Gavin, take a look at the key ring. I was wondering if you knew anything about this. Does it look familiar? Familiar? It's mine. That's my key ring. I've been looking all over for it. What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin? I knew it. Apollo, how do you make that I knew it face? This is the key ring that was... Yeah, I know. Thanks anyway. So, where did you find it? Actually, the victim was holding it. Like he was trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant his life. What? Victim, you mean Dr. Latos had my keys? Indeed. When will my trials be over? Speaking of trials, I've never heard of Mr. Gavin White in court like he has been today. Emily's right about the fop, I'll give her that. Apollo, Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today. I really don't think that's... Tell us. And we'll keep mumming about the keyring for now. Are you blackmailing me, Freudian? Take a look at the revolver. Oh, okay. Look at this postcard. Oh, okay. Take a look at this lyrics. I wrote those lyrics, you know. Though it was Lamore who gave them life. Wow, that's beautiful. Maybe I should try to write some lyrics today someday. You look at this brooch. Sorry, but I'm not in the mood to talk about that right now. Let's look at the mixing board. I'm not in the mood to talk about that right now. Even if I can only take so much in one day. Funny, I always thought of Prosecutor Gavin as one of those cool stoic types. Sort that never complains. How wrong I was. Let's take a look at the mixing board. That sounds familiar. Hey, Minnie. Okay, but anyway. Maybe we can talk to Darian. In the drafting room, maybe? No, of course not. Maybe he's in the crime scene. I wanted to ask him about the gun. No. Wait, I should save. Okay. There we go. Dead. Nope, not in here. Hi, Minnie. I already said hi, actually. Sorry. Not many people here, and I don't know where I'm doing. This is a blind run. It helps when the chat helps. But you're the only one here, it seems. Sorry. Probably not as entertaining. I wonder what's on this recording, on this headset. Guys, listen to the receiver. I don't understand why they will not just listen to it, you know? Move to the stage again. Talk. Gavin's troubles, there we go. You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting? Something about your guitar case being busted? You're well informed. You mentioned it a few times. It all happened this morning. And this keyring's fault. This keyring, it got all my keys on it, yeah? Oh, hey! Oh, you never played this? Okay. My new cable for my new monitor is coming. Yes! Play the game in 1080p with no screen tearing. Yay! Though I can't really stream in 1080p anyway. My bike key, my car key, and my key to my guitar case. Wait, so this key ring, it disappeared. I thought I put it in my jacket pocket. How significant. Key ring disappeared? I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing. In order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock. Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that... The very one, up in flames. And right on stage, too. I actually thought that was part of the show. Crazy. And to top it off, Mr. Lataus's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these. Strange days indeed. You think? What's wrong, Trucy? Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, the heart-shaped keyring gets stolen. Then a very expensive guitar flares up on stage. Then Mr. Lathouse dies. Yes, and? Could it all really be just a coincidence? Coincidence? Meaning... Darren, can you make any sense of all this? Hey, don't look at me. What do you think, Apollo? Huh? I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned. You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you, Froylan? I am. What? What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about? Haven't you noticed the connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today? I have. I have noticed. You know, something was bugging me too. The key ring, and the guitar, and the body. Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy. He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up if you're a man. You're as clueless as I am. Huh? No. Give a forehead a chance. Let's see your evidence of the connection, shall we? Evidence? I better think of something pronto. Let's see it. What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles? Froylan, I have no idea. I don't speak German. Actually, I'll Google it for you. Froylan. It addresses female women who are unmarried. So, he's basically calling her Miss, basically, in German. Well, I'm pretty sure it's German. 99% sure it's German. We don't have a save feature, so we gotta use save states. Oh, your dad speaks German? Maybe it's... Is this, right? We're close, but really, you're kind of far. Remote, even. Okay. It's... the gun! It's the keyring! It's the brooch! It's this, isn't it? A lyric sheet? The guitar Serenade. What's that got to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. Thought I wouldn't have believed it if Froylan hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles. Maybe it is a coincidence, and perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Froylan? I do. Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics in this song. Oh my. What? No way. Look, just about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in order they heard. While reading this lyric sheet, first, the keyring was stolen. And not just any keyring, a heart keyring. My heart was stolen. He stole away the keys to my heart held onto so tight. And his heart holding keys. Next, his guitar burst into flame. Burning on me in my heart, fire burned my love away. And then Mr. Lathouse was killed. Like a bullet of love, fire take my life away. But that's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. So everything that happened today, here, this song predicted it all? Or perhaps it was the other way around. Huh? The criminal could have based his crime on the lyrics. But who would go through all that trouble? Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you've stumbled on something quite vital and quite annoying, Froylan. He looks pleased. The lyrics predicted the crime. Javier? Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me. I have to agree. The keyring, the guitar, the murder. The keyring might have been dropped by an accident, yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think that was unconnected. That's true. Gavin's as calm as collected as ever. Right now I'm shredding the holding paper of a Reese's cup while watching this. Oh, okay. So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics? That sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm gonna get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm gonna talk to the Borginian embassy about Mr. Latos. Mr. Latos. Mr. Latos. Alright, thanks, Darian. I'll leave the pondering of those mysteries to you. I'm out of here. Oh man, you gotta love that. It was wobbling hair of shockness. A foreign national, Mr. Latos, was killed. Seems like that would have been the point of all this. But they did more than that. They left us not only a murder, but a mystery. Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today. Maybe this is the real Prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves. Yeah? Yeah. I guess this is all we're going to get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves Lammeror to the question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lammeror is now? Oh, I had to go to my dressing room. With that pianist, Machi Tabai, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. Latos' sudden passing. Gaviner's dressing room. Got it. Let's go talk to her. July 7th. Backstage hallway. Ah! Who's there? It's the killer! There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Trucy? You know, he did look sort of familiar. So he is a friend of yours. No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember. Curiouser and curiouser. I wonder if he's the real killer. He's the killer. Gaviner's dressing room. Gaviner's dressing room. Lammeror! What has happened? I heard that Miss Latos has died. You speak? I mean, you speak English? Ah, yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Borginia, but I am not Borginian by birth. Mr. Latos wasn't your interpreter? Oh, that, yes, well, it was Mr. Latos' idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see. Then your pianist is also... No, Machi Tabai is Borginian. He does not speak English. Now please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latos? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Latos was... Trucy! Huh? Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? Not a word. But Mr. Latos is Lemire's manager. That's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party? Well, yeah, he does dress like Trucy. But that's how magicians dress in this game, in this series, apparently. That's who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I suspect. All we had been told is to wait here in this room. It's very unsettling. Sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions? Of course. I'm always willing to help. She's as calm as she looked as on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but I like this landlord. What is it, Machi? What? You'd be alone. What seems to be the problem? Machi, he is not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be alright? Sure, of course. Machi. I'm suspicious of Machi. I have a feeling he's not really blind. Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about? Lammeror. The Republic of Borginia. That's in Northern Europe, right? I've never even heard of it. I started out singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am. You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. Lammeror, you're not from Borginia originally? Where were you born here? Well, oh, is that supposed to be a secret? Image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course. Yes, it is something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not allowed to speak anything about but Borginese in public. Image is important, I guess. She's not all image, I get, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound. What? She travels the world, turning the sights she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right? You're very perceptive. Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I? Stop while you're ahead, Trucy. This landscape painter in the sound, too, is an image. Yet without it, my songs would be not so widely heard. Oh man, I'm being overpowered by this song. Why does he speak in hieroglyphics? I think that's a representation of of their language, but we're not allowed to be able to interpret it, so they don't make it a real language. So I might as well have typed in the wingadings or gibberish. Pig Latin gibberish. That's basically what it is. They even call you the siren of the band, right? Yes, in Borginese, the Lammeror means the siren. I fear that perhaps already I am not the siren I once was. So she's the siren. Your pianist, Machi, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll. He's very European. I met him while singing in restaurants in Virginia. He is an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me. It's like a fairy tale almost. I noticed he hardly leaves your side. Yes, well, he is blind. At first I hesitated at dragging him across the world. He doesn't speak English either, does he? He had never left Virginia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Machi and I together are Lammeror. Together, always. Oh, I accidentally asked again. Mr. Lataus was my new manager. New? Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gravin's invitation to come. This is already suspicious. I met Mr. Lataus at my office. He used to be my manager and bodyguard. And as it turned out, my interpreter. Interpreter? Even though you speak English? Yes. But we were to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Though I fear that may have been cancelled now. Mr. Lataus from the Republic of Borginia to do? Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him. Suspicious. Now I shall never know. No one will even tell me why he has died. I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin says we weren't allowed to talk to anyone. Mr. Lataus was a talented man. The siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. I am happy for him that he has become so well known. Siren. That's what he meant. Huh? Valhalla? You are the siren, right, Lammeror? That is the meaning of my name in Borginese, yes. It was the name my producer gave me, but why do you ask? Very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you. What do you mean important? I'll tell you. You deserve to know. The siren. Siren. It turns out that's a very important word in this case. How? When we found Mr. Lataus, he was still alive. What? I heard him say something. His last words. Mr. Lataus, can you hear me? Ask witness. Mr. Lataus, tell me who was the witness? Witness. He said siren. Really? I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said. So the Taus said that? Ask the witness? And you're the siren, Lammeror. Did you see what happened? Lammeror? Might I ask, who are you with the police? Well no, I'm a defense attorney. An attorney? If there have been no arrests, yes. Is that a problem? Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think. Lammeror, I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them. Why? Witness the crime. Why won't you tell us? I believe we are through here. I believe so. Interesting. A witness who won't talk.
Let's tell Gavin. Oh, he's not here. Maybe we can check the murder scene again. It doesn't look like anything, of course. Nothing different. Maybe if we can present info to her, though. Present. Would you mind taking a look at this, Lamar? I wish I could help you. Don't worry about it. One of the most pleasant refusals I've ever had. Oh, the brooch! That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you? A brooch? Yes, well, it may be mine. Yours, Lamaro. I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it. Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Lamaro's. Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it. Such brooch belongs to her. That begs the question. Something wrong, Apollo? What was this brooch doing at the crime scene? Well, we know why. I don't see anything unique about it, though. Curious. Let's examine the lipstick again. Maybe something will be there. Okay. Never mind. Backstage hallway. Okay, July 8th. Oh, it's the next day. Whoa, who's there now? Oh, it's past midnight. That's why it's the next day. Oh, okay. That's you. Where were you? Emma. Is something wrong? Looks grumpier than usual. You bet something's wrong. Something impossible's happened. It's all your fault, you know. And this is about leaving the crime scene. What do you mean by the impossible? Well, it's gone. Utterly gone. What's gone? The body, stupid. What else? The body's gone? Mr. Latos's body has disappeared. He was just there a moment, like 3 seconds ago. What? Lamroar's dressing room. Prosecutor Gavin. From your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news. I heard Mr. Latos's body has gone missing. Look for yourself. The shit. How the hell does he miss? Let's just go. How do you take a body out? DLC for the first game? She wasn't DLC. She was just in the game. Unless you're talking about an iPhone version, in which case they probably only gave you like they only gave one case at a time. Quite the pickle, quite the pickle. How can you just stand there? We have to start the invest. There's no need for alarm, fraudulent detective. All entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So I suggest we find ourselves a cadaver. There'll be plenty of time to ponder the whys later. Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin. Oh, we'll find him. I'd rather enjoying this. How can Mr. Latos's body just disappear? Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching. Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but... Yes, Darren? See, Geeta's gone missing. It was in the dressing room. Geeta? Who's Geeta? That's what I call my guitar. 'Guitar. 'You like, man? Your guitar was stolen? What? 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 Your guitar was stolen? This hasn't been a good day for guitars or greeters. Okay, body first, then guitar. The DS remake of the first game. Wait. The original. It was an original. What? The first game is already a remake of a GBA game. I know that much. But the DS one, it didn't have DLC. Get DLC back then. Unless there's yet another remake that I'm just not aware of. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. He is like a missing person and lost and found, man. Well, this sure is a, what do we call it? A sausage? And it's your pickle. I told you to stay in that room. Sorry, not much else I can say. It's alright. I think you mean the new one. The brand new 3D Phoenix, right? I don't know the name of it. I don't have it. Top priority now is finding that body. You can make it up to me later. 10 bags or so of chocolate snack-oos should do the trick nicely. You should watch your sugar intake, Emma. Expand it, dong. Take the mixing board. Hold it right there. This is not the time to be waving a bag of snack-oos in my face. Look, what's important, Mr. Lataz's body is missing. Yes. Yes, I know. Okay, let us move. Backstage. Move. How about into the governor's dressing room? Not here. Maybe if I examine this case. Damn it. Let's go to the stage. Oh, okay. 12:57 a.m. in the wings. Does something seem different to you, Apollo? Something is definitely different here. Let's check it out. I don't remember that big thing there before. That stage there must have been lowered before. That's the tower that Lamore and Prosecutor Gavin were sitting on. Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about the ladder there against the wall? We could use that to take a look up top. Maybe we should get Emma. What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Stop whining and stop crying. Huh, okay. It didn't look that high, but from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 20 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about that height anymore. Not after what we found up there. We found two things we were looking for, and one thing we never expected to find. The body, guitar in hand, and the pianist, Machi Tabai. Also murdered, apparently. July 8th, 10 a.m. Right Anything Agency. Wow, that concert tonight went south in a hurry. No kidding. Why did they arrest Machi? He's alive? I was arrested on suspicion of murdering Romain Lataus. How does a blind man murder? That's what I want to know. What proof could possibly prove that? Morning! Prosecutor Gavin! What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset. Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at him like it's his fault either. It was tough for me too. We performed together that night after all. Yet, the powers that be say, given the circumstance, it could only have been him. What do you mean by the circumstances? Labrador was invited from the Borginia as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that we want, really. Yeah, I have a feeling he's not blind either. I mean, she's not really Borginian either. So, everything's there. Wait a minute! The magician! The magician! Look, it's the magician.
Yeah, forehead. You seem to have forgotten that who you're talking toward the prosecution, the enemy. Ah, right. Apparently I found my game's pause button. I think I like this side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of this case. Especially not to the defense attorney. What? What did you just say? Me? The defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services. You mean Machi? Machi wants me? This is what we're waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going. Yup. Yup. Good luck. I'm off to question Lammeror. Right, later. I wonder if Lammeror actually killed him. Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid could do something so terrible. You said that already. Machi, everything's gonna be okay. We're here for you. Hi. Maybe you can tell me about last night. Well, crap. Huh? Stuff. That was fine, Liz. How tough it must be. A little kid like this. In a country so far from everything he's ever known. Maybe Lammeror could help. But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Good luck. I'm off to question Lammeror. What are we gonna do? That's a good question. I can't think of anything, but we gotta do with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow. Wow, we jumped right in there. Court is now in session for, how do I say that? Machi Tobai, Your Honor, the pixie of the Arpeggio. Right, his trial. Court is in session. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is A-OK, Judge. Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. Yep, he can't speak any English. Ah, my opening statement, yeah? No, actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you about. Yes? Say you're going to visit someone in the hospital with an incurable disease. What do you say to them? Huh? I mean, you wouldn't say, get well soon, right? You'd only be kicking them when they're down. What are you talking about? Actually, I'm going to visit someone who's terminally ill. Right after this trial. The Chief Justice's son. Chief Justice? His son is afflicted with a most terrible disease. He doesn't have long, it seems. This is relevant, isn't it? So I thought I'd go pay him a visit. I thought saying something moving might be the order of the day. Why don't grown-ups ever just say what's on their mind instead of pretending? Looking at him with something like disgust. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? In any case, I'm a bit busy today, so let's wrap this up quickly. Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, briefly. You're in luck, Judge. I believe you'll be going on your hospital visit sooner than you think. First, to review the victim in this case. Roma in the Taos, age 35, the global manager for Diva Songstress Lammeror. The cause of death, blood loss due to being shot by a large caliber revolver. This report is all the details. The court accepts this into the evidence. The Taos' autopsy report, added to the court record. 45 caliber, that's quite large, isn't it? A direct hit from that could knock a man off his feet. And it did. However, the bullet struck him in his shoulder. The damage to the body was slight. Death was not immediate. Sadly, his blood loss was such that he could not be saved. I suppose the victim's condition could have been much worse, considering. 2 shots were fired. 1 shot missed, the other penetrated and passed through the victim's shoulder. Both bullets were found at the walled crime scene. Observe the diagram. This is where the bullets hit. I see. The court accepts as evidence. Diagram added to the court record. We're talking. Yes, there is writing in that pic. There is blood in the there's writing in the blood. We don't know what it says yet because it's too low resolution. We must assume that the killer was adept in the weapon's use. Really? Yeah, apparently weapons that size have a powerful kickback. I can attest to that. I have fired a .45 and I have hurt myself with it. If, say, the judge tried to fire one, it'd break every bone in his body. The defense will take more care in choosing examples. As I was saying, the victim was shot backstage in a dressing room. The dressing room has only one entrance, this door. That does seem to be the case, yes. However, there were witnesses who heard the gunshots. Talking about you and Emma, huh? Yet when the witnesses entered the room, it was empty, save for the victim's body, of course. But that's impossible. Exactly, this murder was impossible. For all but one person. One person. That is, of course, the defendant, Machi Tobai. Only the defendant could have committed this crime? But how? It's quite simple. The circumstances of the crime scene make it clear. Very well, I assume you have testimony to back up this claim. Let the witness please take the stand. Your name and profession, please. Emma Scott. I'm a detective in the police department. I was on the security detail at the concert forum last night. This seems tired somehow. Security at the concert, you say? Some security I was couldn't even stop a murder. Now don't blame yourself. Things like this happen. I've made even bigger mistakes in my career, you know. I'm sure that makes her feel much better. I want to hear about these bigger mistakes. In any case, because you were on security detail, the crime was quickly discovered, and we were able to identify the killer. You may give the court your testimony. Alright. Murderous circumstances. Yeah, that's definitely not something you want to brag about for a judge. Oh, I've accidentally sent an innocent man to prison. The night of the murder, I was a security backstage at Prosecutor Gavin's request. Only people involved in the concert in some way were allowed backstage. At the beginning of the third set, I heard shots. I went into the room, filled with blaring rock music, and found the body. I examined the scene and determined the only defendant could have done it. No, you didn't. You had no idea. Because I had no idea. It was lucky that a detective was the first on the scene. That door was the only way out of the room. Yeah, pretty much.